Let me tell you about someone named Arthur. He's 68 years old, a retired schoolteacher with a heart of gold. He thought he was doing everything right, eating reasonably well, taking his pills, visiting the doctor twice a year. But something felt off. Not sick exactly, just less alive. Tired in the mornings, anxious by noon, lonely by evening. One day, his daughter, a nurse, visited him and said, "Dad, it's not just about what you're doing. It's about the things you do every day that don't feel wrong, but they are." She made him a list of 10 simple habits he needed to stop or do less of. Habits that were quietly cutting into his health, his joy, even his years. And today, I want to share Arthur's journey with you. Because these habits, they're common, they're quiet, and according to doctors, they're dangerous. Let's walk through them, one story at a time. Habit 1. Sitting for hours without moving. Arthur loved his recliner. Mornings with coffee, afternoons with TV, evenings with a book. He felt rested, but stiff, slow, foggy. Here's what his daughter told him. "Dad, sitting too much is as harmful as smoking. It weakens your muscles, slows your metabolism, and increases your risk of heart disease, diabetes, and even early death." Sound harsh? It's backed by science. The fix? Stand every hour. Take a walk around the house. Stretch during commercials. Move your body like it matters, because it does. Habit 2. Eating more than you need, even healthy food. Arthur wasn't a junk food guy. He had his oats, his fruits, his homemade dinners. But his portions? They crept up. Healthy food still has calories, his daughter reminded him. When you're older, your metabolism slows down. You just don't need as much. Overeating, even nutritious meals, can lead to weight gain, joint pain, high blood pressure, and fatigue. Smaller plates, slower bites. Let your body, not your appetite, decide when you've had enough. Habit 3. Sleep patterns that disrupt your body clock. Arthur had started staying up late. Just one more show, just one more chapter. And then, sleeping till noon. It threw his body off balance. Doctors say irregular sleep, either too little or too much, can increase the risk of heart disease, stroke, and memory decline. The key is rhythm. Go to bed and wake up at the same time each day. Aim for 7 to 8 hours. Not too much, not too little, just right. Because your body needs sleep not just to rest, but to heal. Habit 4. Letting stress build up over time. Arthur never talked about stress. He kept it in. Worries about money, about getting older, about being alone. But stress that stays inside doesn't stay silent. It raises cortisol, increases inflammation, damages the heart, weakens the immune system. Doctors warn, chronic stress can age you faster than time itself. The antidote: talk to someone, write it down, take deep breaths, walk in nature, laugh more often. Don't carry everything on your shoulders. You don't have to. Habit 5. Living indoors, away from sunlight and nature. Arthur's home was cozy, but it was also a cave. Curtains closed, TV on, no sunlight, no birdsong. He didn't know that low sunlight exposure leads to vitamin D deficiency, a silent contributor to fatigue, low mood, and even osteoporosis. Doctors now urge older adults: get at least 15 minutes of sunlight daily. Touch some grass. Listen to the breeze. Nature is not just beautiful, it's medicine. Habit 6. Social isolation that creeps in slowly. After retirement and losing his wife, Arthur stopped seeing people. The phone rang less. The doorbell stayed silent. He got used to the quiet. But it wasn't peace, it was loneliness. And loneliness, studies show, increases the risk of early death by 26 to 32%. It affects your heart, your brain, your immune system. Connection is life. Call a friend. Join a club. Volunteer. You weren't made to walk through life alone. Habit 7. Always doing, never being. Arthur was always multitasking. TV on, phone buzzing, flipping through the paper. But he felt distracted, disconnected. Doctors now link constant multitasking to reduced memory, higher anxiety, and poor focus, especially after 60. Try doing one thing at a time. Eat mindfully. Listen deeply. Walk slowly. You don't need to do more. You need to be present with what you're doing. Habit 8. Eating too late at night. Arthur often had his heaviest meal late, around 9 or 10 p.m. It became routine, but digestion needs time. And eating too close to bedtime interferes with sleep, blood sugar, and even weight. Doctors recommend finishing dinner at least 2 to 3 hours before bed. Let your body rest. Let your stomach sleep, too. Habit 9. Not drinking enough water. Coffee in the morning, juice at lunch, tea at night, but not much water. Dehydration in older adults often goes unnoticed. It can lead to dizziness, confusion, constipation, even kidney issues. Set reminders. Sip water throughout the day. Keep a glass by your side, and drink before you feel thirsty. Water is life, and your body is 70% of it. Habit 10. Neglecting gut health. Arthur's meals were bland, mostly refined carbs and low on fiber. He didn't know his gut was quietly struggling. Gut health affects more than digestion. It's linked to your immune system, mood, and inflammation levels. Add yogurt, fiber-rich fruits, vegetables, fermented foods. A healthy gut leads to a healthier, longer life. Arthur didn't change everything overnight, but slowly, he began to live more intentionally. He moved a little more, sat a little less, chose connection over isolation, silence over noise, peace over pressure. And you know what happened? He started to feel like himself again. Alive, energized, hopeful, not just surviving, but thriving. Final message. So, which habits are quietly stealing your energy? Which ones can you let go of today? Because living longer doesn't come from adding more to your life. It often comes from removing what no longer serves you. You deserve a full, vibrant life, not just in years, but in joy. And the journey begins with just one small choice.